Well, I'm sad I couldn't be there physically because I love Summer League. We get to see our first glimpse at the future of the NBA, and for those players, it's their first opportunity to get scanned into the game.
Yeah, we were there with them as they were getting scanned. Definitely a huge milestone, but it is hot in here, so let's take a look at the footage.
UK Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And here were the Boston Celtics arriving earlier. The players with a look of intensity as they try to pick up a win on the road. The fog pouring across the Golden Gate Bridge and into the Bay Area tonight. We're just about set for action. Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brett Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. And here we can check out the score for Jason Tatum.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Marcus Smart stands 6'3", but he said, I can guard bigs, so I started making a joke. I'm a stretch 6. Forget a stretch 5. My teammates loved it, and it just stuck with me. He added, I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so I've been up against bigger guys. For me, that means nothing. Kevin?
Stretch 6. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Bob Williams is out there with Dort, and it's Campbell in at the 1 spot. And for the Warriors, we've got Avdija all out there with Moody. Then there's Wiseman, and it's Kum'inga in at the 4 slot. And these teams both among the league's better defenses. Brent, with advanced stats and tracking, is it getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defense?
The simple answer, Kevin, is no. We're still having an amazing, immense amount of problem trying to statistically measure what is happening defensively. But we know how you can impact offenses with the way you play defense. The measuring metrics on individuals still, we're probably 3 or 4 years away from understanding that the way we could.
Austin with the ball. Following the miss by Jonathan Kum'inga. Campbell, the pass to Williams. And here's Tatum for 3. No good that time. And it's Wall with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Got a piece of it. Wall against Campbell. Wall with a block. The pass to Moody. The kick out to Wall. Just 4 to shoot. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Outside Tatum for the 3. It's rebounded by Kum'inga. Well, it was the Boston Celtics, their last game, a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers. Some nice passing by Golden State. And finished off by Wiseman.
And just caught the D there by surprise. Love when Wiseman goes for the big air on the alley-oop.
It's Williams, high post. To the left wing. From deep. Campbell's shot's good.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
Outside, Wall. And a missed layup.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Wiseman sends it back.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team.
Tatum passes to Williams. It's stolen by Wall. And here is Moody. A pass to Wall.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Passes it to Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on James Wiseman.
Nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
First free throw is good.
And you know, Jason Tatum is one of those guys who can really do it all. He's got a versatile skill set that makes him a constant threat on both ends of the floor.
And so Tatum nails them both.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Wall passes to Kum'inga. Good, nice job down low.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
From deep, Wall gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wall's got 5 now.
Yeah, I mean, from 3. Wall looking relaxed out there, and one of the game's more confident players. He can be a streaky but deadly outside shooter.
Now here's Doherty. No points in the game yet for him. 5 on the clock. From the line. No good that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. And if you need help spacing the floor, Moody's your guy. He's a nightmare to defend.
An elite three-point shooter, you have to go out and guard him. But if you close out too hard, he can put the ball on the floor and take advantage of the driving lane. So pick your poison.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Pass to Wiseman. Back to Wall. Count it. Good. 7 points for John Wall.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
Campbell, the pass to Williams. The 3 from Tatum. And Moody pulls it down.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
And the wide open shot from Avdia. Misses the 3. Celtics trail by 4. It's stolen by Wall. Here's Moody. And the slam by Moody.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Now here's Brown. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. And that one is good.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Ball against Doherty. Outside, Wall. Tipped away. Shot clock at 6. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Celtics with possession here. Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Williams. Warriors with the rebound. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Yeah, I remember last time they met up, they just got ran out of the building. They weren't too happy with some of the calls in that game either.
Yeah, they wound up with a lot of foul trouble, but that's on them. The officials were calling it tight, and they never really adjusted. They kept committing fouls, kept complaining, and the game kept getting out of control.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Here's Wiseman. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Now, here's Avdia, guarded by Tatum. Lock at 6 from outside the arc. And no good that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Now the pass to Doherty. Now Campbell. Now Tatum. 11-point game his last outing. Campbell up top. Brown feeling it out a bit. And Williams throws it down.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here. And at this point late in the season, Brent, any danger that contenders that might be coasting can't flip the switch for the playoffs?
I don't think so, Kevin. There's a lot of talk about you want to be hot going into the playoffs. You know, I've looked at numbers like that where teams who have gone in, even teams who have won the championship, have been 500 in their last 14 or 15 or 16 games. And, you know, I think it's just a matter of experience. And those teams that have it, they understand the tempo with which they can play before they head into the postseason action.
Offensive rebound. Warriors have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Boston trailing. Dinwiddie outside. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Ball passes to Strus. Hughes with it. Passes to Sims. And here's Wall outside. Kept alive. The shot's good from Sims. And the Warriors lead by 2.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
From 11 feet away, rebound Boston.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Riller the pass to Payton. Kicks to Tatum. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. Tatum's got 5 now.
And no doubt what's on Tatum's mind when that pass is coming to him. He's got a scorer's mentality. If it's a clean look, he's going to let it fly.
Here's Hughes. 8 points his last outing. And it's Wall in the corner. Down low, Harrell takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
He gets really excited about finishing through contact.
Here's Riller. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Payton passes to Claxton. Right side Tatum. Out to Payton. It's up a 3. No good. The Warriors go the other way. To the middle. 2 minutes remaining in the first. Here's Sims. The 7-footer falls. Now it's a 3-point Warrior lead. Boston shooting just 35% to start the game. So the Celtics call timeout, their first.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Smart's checked in for the Celtics.
Marcus Smart.
Tatum passes to Riller. Dishes it to Tatum. And it's Strus with the rebound.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Sims. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics trail by 3. 1:14 left to play here in the first. Here's Smart. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Timeout called the Warriors. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Now here's Wall. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Pass to Strus. Back to Wall. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Smart kicks to Payton. Back to Smart. Driving the lane. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
Tatum against Harrell. Back to Wall. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hughes. A 3-pointer off the mark. Outside, Smart. Jacks up a 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. John Wall getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. Willing his team to a successful quarter performance. He seemed to stop at nothing to push the momentum. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now John Wall, one of the most explosive guards in the NBA, and he knows the importance of keeping teams honest with his perimeter shot.
When my jump shot's going, it opens up the floor so much more for me and my teammates and giving those guys open looks. And it's just the hard work I put in and these guys trusting and believing me of being able to knock down open shots.
Well, Greg, we've seen plenty of other players improve their jump shot during their time in the NBA.
And as he slows down with age, I think that will be the key for Wall, increasing his confidence from range.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
They've got Harrell, and it's Wall in at point. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Here's Riller. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Tatum. And that one hits back iron. The Warriors lead it to the paint. Harrell kicks the Wall. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone, and he makes good on the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
It's Smart with the drive. Fades away. Launches it. The three-pointer is right on target. Smart's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Here's Strus. Last game he had 10 points. Here's Claxton. The kick out to Tatum. Here's Riller. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively. Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
And coming up, Montrezl Harrell said he patterned his game after the All-Star Zach Randolph. Zebo was undersized on paper but was strong as an ox and found angles to finish.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And like the great Zebo, Montrezl Harrell might be undersized on paper, but Craig, that 7'4" wingspan levels the playing court.
Not to mention his leaping ability. Harrell's more of a dunker, quite honestly, but he also displays that soft touch inside.
Now here's Brown, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. And Kum'inga throws it down.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Brown outside. Good on the three-point shot. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
Assertive shot from Brown. Once he has the ball, he quickly makes a selection and commits.
And finished off by Wiseman.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here's Brown. 5 points in the game. Here's Campbell. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. The pass to Wiseman. He kicks it to Kum'inga. And here is Moody. Passes it to Hughes. Drives to the hoop. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Kum'inga, no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Warriors leading by 3. Inside. Rebounded by Smart. Boston's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Feeds to Doherty. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
That one falls for Doherty. Dinwiddie's checked in for Smart. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Hughes with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Kum'inga. Now here's Moody. 6 on the shot clock. And the Warriors miss again. Now here's Doherty. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Dinwiddie with it. Wiseman picks him up. It's stolen by Wiseman. Now Kum'inga. Avdia, the pass to Wiseman. Dinwiddie with the rebound. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
The offensive rebound. Here's Kum'inga. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now here's Doherty. 6 to shoot. Williams dishes to Dinwiddie. Williams kicks to Dinwiddie. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Personal foul.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
For Boston, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. And he nails the 3rd.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Hughes, the pass to Wiseman. To the wing right side. Williams with the defensive effort. Boston's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Williams, and he gets the bucket. Williams has got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Hughes against Campbell. Hughes, the pass to Kum'inga. Here's Wiseman. Here's Moody. And the Warriors miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's rebounded by Kum'inga.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Dinwiddie outside. Brown outside. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And that's where Brown is at his best, a muscular beast who loves finishing strong through the contact.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Now, here's Brown. He's got 7. Oh, Dinwiddie in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Timeout called the Warriors. And the Warriors making a change here. Harrell's checked in, and the Celtics also making a change. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Williams. the pass to Kum'inga. To the inside. Harrell. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Dinwiddie. And the pass to Campbell. Shot clock at 5. Got a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Boston basketball.
John Wall's checked in for the Warriors. And the Celtics also making a change. Riller's checked in. Brown wide open. He fired. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Warriors trail by 4. Here's Moody. Wall wide open. A three-pointer, no good. Here's Riller. Covered by Wall. And that one's good. Riller's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Wall. Harrell trying to free himself up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First team foul.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact. Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And there's a lot of nuance to Wall's game. People talk about his speed and things like that, but his instinct and skill are equally as important, if not more so.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. And he makes both free throws. Here's Riller. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Outside Tatum. Hands it from downtown. Tatum's got 8 points.
A leak from deep. Tatum joined the league as a fantastic three-point shooter. Didn't have to add that to his game.
Here's Sims. And here's Avdia. Pass to Wall. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. The rebound by the Celtics. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And it seemed inevitable that they were going to lose that game with how they struggled, but in the end they had an opportunity to win.
Yeah, really the only thing close, though, about that game was the score. In just about every other aspect, they were totally outplayed.
Here's Wall. After the basket by Boston. Throws it up high. It's deflected. Tatum at the elbow. And there are the Celtics with another basket. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Boston.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
For some reason, they've also had guys in the right spots on the offensive glass. Lots of putbacks.
Wall's shot is off. Celtics leading by 11. Dinwiddie with it. He's got 9. Sims with the rebound.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Pass to Strus. Left side Wall. To halt the run. The rebound by the Celtics. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Right side Tatum. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Wall looking it over. with another miss. And we finished one half of basketball. It's the Celtics. They lead by 13. And we'll be back right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. The second quarter was where they really opened things up. They were by far the stronger team, both defensively and when they had the ball. Their 13-point halftime lead, no accident. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
What stood out to me more than anything else was how hard they got after it on the offensive glass. They were keeping possessions alive and converting those rebounds into points. Take away those extra points, they're not in this position, Ernie.
And Kenny, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
The free throw margin is very telling. One team is playing aggressively, getting to the line, and the other one just isn't. You have to be willing to play through the contact in this season.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. On the court right now for the Celtics. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Then it's Williams. Then there's Campbell, and it's Claxton in at the 4. Bucket is good. Williams has got the first points of the second half here for Boston. Wall against Campbell. Launches a 3. Wall with another miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Back to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Wall. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Down low, Williams passes to Claxton. On the wing, Brown. Outside, Tatum. Williams trying to break free. Off target from three-point range.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Wall dishes to Kum'inga. Now, here's Avdia. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Wall. Warriors the rebound.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Pass to Claxton. Buries it down low. Claxton's got his first basket.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
There's the pass to Wiseman. And here is Moody. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Here's Brown. Warriors with the rebound. Moody's got his 6th rebound on the night to stop the drought. Not going to go that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Campbell, the pass to Claxton. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Kum'inga. Kum'inga's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Kuminga throws it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Out to the right wing. Poke loose. Passes it to Doherty. Tatum against Hughes.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
The Celtics making a switch here. Payton's checked in.
Celtics sub, Gary Payton, the second.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Outside Williams. Campbell with it. Kuminga picks him up. Campbell's shot's good. Campbell's got 6.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And he's in a comfort zone from that area. As long as he's got some space, Wiseman can fill it up from mid-range.
It's stolen by Kuminga. This one for 3. It's good from long range. Kuminga's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Smart dishes to Payton. Pass to Campbell. Nice ball movement by Boston. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Yeah, he is a budding prospect. I like whenever Williams shows that determination on offense and it looks like he wants to just take over.
Now here's Wall. He's got 11. Here's Wiseman. That's no basket. His third miss in 8 tries.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Right at the free throw line, and he overshot that one, missing. Warriors trailed by 19. Outside, Wall. Over to the left wing. Now, here's Moody. He's covered closely, unloads. Wall's shot is off.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Campbell with it. Kuminga picks him up. Now Campbell. He's got 6. Kicks it to Doherty. 4 on the clock. Pass to Campbell. Fires for 3. That one misses.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Hughes, the pass to Wiseman. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul.
And the sheer size of Wiseman is hard to deal with inside, forcing the defense to compromise with the foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
That one is off.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back, always growing as a player.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Riller's checked in, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Campbell. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. The pass to Dinwiddie.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Harrell is checked in for Wiseman.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Warriors trail by 18. Here's Harrell. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Passes it to Strus. Takes it inside. Jordy grabs the board. For Boston, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Now here's Smart. Guarded close. Just 5 on the clock. And he comes up with the deuce. Smart's got 9.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Now here's Kum'inga. Guarded by Smart. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here. McLaughlin's checked in. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Boston. Hughes against Smart. Clock at 6. Pass to Strus. Pass to Hughes. Driving inside. And stolen by Doherty. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Claxton the pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. That one falls.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
He's got 11.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
McLaughlin the pass to Strus. Lets the 3 fly. And Boston with the rebound.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Outside, Smart. Back to Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Riller. Sims with the rebound. Sims has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Strus. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Golden State's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Harrell kicks to Sims. It's good. Sims has got 6.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Smart finds Dinwiddie. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Sims the pass to Hughes.
2 minutes.
Here's Strus. Dinwiddie covering. The feed to Harrell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
Just hard to keep up with Montrezl Harrell and that impressive energy he brings.
First trip to the line for him here.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
That's good from Harrell.
The compliment that Harrell gets often is the fact that he's just so tireless a worker, and that energy is something that both coaching staffs and teammates appreciate.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Jason Tatum comes in for Doherty. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Marcus Smart. And both free throws good for Harrell. So it's Boston now. Riller the pass to Tatum. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
And there's the pass to Harrell. Over Claxton. And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Passes to Harrell. Hits the front of the rim and out. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Here's Riller from outside off the mark.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
Now, here's Avdia. He's tightly guarded. He feeds it to Harrell. Over Tatum. And Harrell, the bucket on the assist by Avdia. Harrell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Harrell smashing through the defense to get inside.
And here is Tatum. He's got 10. There's the three. No good on the shot. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Celtics delivering the blowout. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Ball got to move, all right? So just start driving and kicking and moving it on, all right? Just settle in. Make easy, simple passes.
And Greg, the offense doesn't look very fluid right now.
I mean, not enough movement. When the ball is zipping around, this team much more difficult to defend.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Wall. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Avdia. And it's Sims in at the pivot, manning the middle. Connects from 3-point range.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Campbell against Wall. Shoots over Campbell, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Celtics shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. To the middle. Here's Tatum. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
A mix of agility and strength makes Tatum lethal inside. He can easily work around the defense.
And it's Harrell missing. And it's the Celtics ball. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Dinwiddie with it. Now Avdia defending. The 3 from Tatum. Can't hit that one. And Golden State will come the other way. They host the Clippers after this game. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Strus passes to Wall. And they pick up 2.
Sometimes Wall seems just undeniable. Even the contact doesn't slow him down.
Campbell against Wall. Campbell, the pass to Tatum. And he banks in the layup.
Jason Tatum.
And Brent, you played for the Spurs, who pioneered player rest. More and more teams have followed that suit over the seasons, calling it load management, even risking fines. Any concern with the way things are done?
Well, I understand the fans' complaint, to think about being a 10-year-old boy or girl and LeBron James is coming to your city and it's a load management day and he's not playing. And so the league understands it. It understands it from its broadcast partners and the way that they want the star players to be involved in every game that they play. And they've tried to adjust the schedule and moved it around a little bit, doing away with back-to-backs. I think it'll be a constant battle, but the organizations are investing in these players, and health is their number 1 issue. They want them to play as many games and for as long as they can at an elite level. So we'll see how it goes in the next couple of years.
Strus's shot is good.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Brown outside. Over Avdia, and it's Brown missing. The Warriors have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here he goes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Brent is someone with on-court and front office experience. Just how valuable is a good relationship, do you think, between the players and a team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court and think about things in your life that impact you. It's somebody that shows that they care for you beyond what it is that you bring to the table. And that's the most important part about earning and trying to gain trust with the players that you bring into any program, is that you want to let them know that you care, and you want to let them know that you have interest in them as people first. And if you can get to that point, that foundation and platform to build out a player and to have him grow with the organization, that's a priceless relationship.
Good on both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Outside Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Williams trying to break free. The Warriors pull it in. Moody's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Kum'inga. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
And the Warriors making a change here. Wall's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Here's Campbell. Pass to Tatum. Driving to the basket. And Wiseman sends it back to the paint. And finished off by Wiseman.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope. When just a little while ago, it looked like hope was lost.
It's Williams, high post. Up top, Tatum. Lays it up and banks it in. Tatum's got 9 points now in the quarter.
What tenacity from Tatum, brushing off the contact and finding a way to his shot.
And finished off by Wiseman.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
ball.
Here's Wall. Here's Golden State now. They're on a 13-4 run. And the pass to Wiseman. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second.
Nice job by Wiseman to get some contact while in the act.
At the line for the Dubs, James Wiseman. At the line for 2.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Campbell, the pass to Brown. And here's Tatum for 3. Wiseman with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Brown against Wall. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Doherty, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jonathan Kum'inga picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
Team foul. Shooting for Boston, taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 15-6 run. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Tatum. Campbell with it. Now Avdia defending. And it's slammed in by Williams.
What I really love about this kid, you know, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Timeout called the Warriors. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Now here's Wall. Inside. And then Wiseman slams it in.
How about the night from Wiseman? There's no stopping this fella. Once he gets rolling, good luck slowing him down.
Wall against Campbell. He kicks it to Tatum. With the drive. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
With the shot, and another basket for Golden State. Celtics leading by 18. Outside Williams. Feeds it to Doherty. Let's go. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Wall passes to Wiseman. Now, here's Moody. And the 3 off target.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Now, here's Tatum. Five to shoot. Out to the wing. Here's Campbell. They grab their own miss. Williams gets the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 20.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Wall passes to Kum'inga. To the right side. Shoots over Doherty. Kum'inga, no good. For Boston, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Tatum's shot is off. The Warriors have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Avdia kicks to Wall. Passes it to Moody. And here's Avdia. Some nice passing by Golden State. Here's the line to the hoop. And finished off by Wiseman.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Here's Campbell. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
I can't hear you. Make some noise!
Outside Tatum. Campbell against Wall. 4 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Brown outside. Up top, Tatum. Back to Brown. Avdia with the rebound. Warriors trail by 18. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Williams trying to break free. Campbell's shot's good.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Celtics.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer. And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game
for Williams.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Down low, here's Wiseman. Kicks it to Kum'inga. Avdia, the pass to Wall. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.